Hi friends, I'm Rajanikant. Welcome you to my YouTube channel Sumant Digital English Tutorial Videos. Dear friends, today I'm going to discuss about the course of 11th class English, Snapshot Chapter 2, the address. Its questions and answers from the text. Question 1. Have you come back? Said the woman. I thought that no one had come back. Does this statement give some clue about the story? If yes, what's it? Dear friends, its answer. Yes. The above said statement in question gives us a clue about the story. It clearly proves that the lady whom the young girl paid a visit knew her already and didn't want to meet her. Question 2. The story is divided into pre-war and post-war times. What hardships do you think the girl underwent during these times? Dear guys, its answer. The girl suffered severely. She was severed from every precious household things, house, even her relations during the period. The story tells clearly, earlier she was a happy soul, but during post-war period, she was a lost soul living in a rented room in a very miserable condition. Question 3. Why did the narrator of the story want to forget the address? Dear guys, its answer. The narrator of the story is a young girl, a victim of war. The war had left her a desolate soul. But the narrator appears to be very optimistic sort of girl. After paying a tributary visit to see her long severed household articles, she decided to forget everything about her past, even the address, as she wanted to start afresh. Everything linked with her past had lost its value to her. Question 4. The address is a story of human predicament that follows her comment. Dear guys, its answer. Yes. It is quite aptly said that the address is poignant story of human predicament that follows war. The story seems to discuss about the loss of a little girl after war in Holland. The protagonist was Mrs. S.'s daughter, leading a very happy and peaceful life with her family during pre-war time. She had almost all the luxuries, decorating at home, large vases, silver cutlery, antique plates, crockery, hanakka, candle holder, pewter plates, white pot with gold border on the lid. So to say, the girl had nothing to complain. Then the fighter war broke out, and the mysterious old acquaintance appeared from nowhere, named Mrs. Darling, living at Marconi Street, number 46. She helped the protagonist's mother to keep safe their household possessions. She took away all their household goods to her own home and never looked back. The losses to the poor girl also never hesitated to befall on her. War created havoc in her not only material life but also in her emotional life. She lost her all the relations, home, everything else. Having relations with her happy past life, when she paid a visit to have a look at her old possessions, she felt like a lost soul. She felt so heavy hearted that she left the place never to return. War made her so severed that she resolved to erase the address from her memory. Dear guys, these questions were from the textbook. Now some extra questions and answers, short answer type. Question 1. Why does the narrator think that she has rung the wrong bell? Dear guys, its answer. The narrator thinks so as the woman owner of the house shows no sign of recognition. She refuses to recognize the narrator. Question 2. How does the narrator realize that she has rung the right bell? Dear guys, its answer. The woman occupant of the house was wearing a green knitted cardigan of narrator's mother, though the wooden buttons had become yellow from washing. When she realized that the narrator was looking at her cardigan, she became conscious and half hid herself behind the door. Then the narrator knew that she had rung the right bell. Question 3. Who was the woman with brought back? Why did she take away all the nice things from the narrator's house? Dear guys, its answer. The woman seemed an old acquaintance of the narrator's mother, whom she hadn't seen for years. The war for liberation had broken out. It was supposed that they would have to leave the house. In that case, all the household articles would be left behind. Perhaps the woman of Marconi Street with brought back was unaffected with the war. So to keep safe the nice things at narrator's home, she carried them away. Question 4. To what extent did the life assume its normal self after the war for the narrator? Dear guys, its answer. Life returned to its normal self after the war gradually for the narrator, but also only up to the extent that The bread became lighter in color. Now she could sleep unthreatened, but the loss of relations and possessions made her feel about them. Question 5. Why did the narrator go to number 6 in Marconi Street? Its answer. Number 46 in Marconi Street was the address where the valuable possessions of her household were supposed lying safe. So the narrator went there as to see them, touch them, and remember them once again. Question 6. Why did the old possessions of the narrator lose their value? Its answer. After war, when the life returned to normalcy, the narrator decided to see her old possessions at number 6 in Marconi Street. But as she reached there, the things lost their value. Firstly they were arranged in a tasteless way. Secondly, and more importantly, the things had an association with relation which no more existed. So the narrator better felt it right to leave them behind. Question 7. What was the narrator's reaction as she found herself in front of her old household things? Dear guys, its answer. The narrator was horrified and oppressed as she found herself in front of her old household things. She also felt a sense of estrangement with those things, finding them arranged in a tasteless and strange atmosphere. Question 8. What impression do you form of the girl of woman with broad back? Its answer. The girl is about 15 years old. She seems to be a simpleton fellow. She led the narrator inside the house. Though a stranger to her, she showed her collection of her mother's valuable articles. She offered the narrator a cup of tea also. Question 9. What is the present state of life for the narrator? Dear guys, its answer. The narrator now is severed from her every important relation and possession. Now she lives in a small rented room where really has heavy toll on her personal life. Dear guys, question 10. What is the narrator's final resolution? Its answer. The narrator had paying a The narrator, after paying a visit at number 46 in Marconi Street, resolved to forget the address. She didn't want to keep the memory of the things also which reminded her of her loss. It makes a note of optimism in the narrator's attitude. She has decided to start afresh. Dear friends, it was all for today. Hope you must have liked it. If you have liked it, please press the like button. Do subscribe my channel and share my videos as much as you can. Thanks for watching. Bye.